I'm a big believer in Adesanya right now. He's got a lot of hype around him. Yes, John Jones, the big problem used to be he would just throw everybody down and then beat the hell out of you. He's taking less and less guys down. He had a really hard time, with Reyes, just by example, who isn't a decorated wrestler, but has some pretty good hips. And I only bring that to you because if John does digress a little and Adesanya continues to progress a little bit, don't forget, Adesanya is never going to weigh 205 pounds. Isn't even going to try. He weighs about 193. He plans to not gain any weight, get in there about 193. I mean, that's a dangerous proposition. I think Adesanya is up against it, but that's the fight I want to see, man. That is the biggest fight the sport can make right now, in my opinion.
And I mean, you a true 185-pounder, went up and fought John Jones at 205 pounds, so you can speak to that. How powerful was John Jones getting when you actually fought him?
Yeah, we locked up right at the beginning, and I knew this guy would have some drug testing issues, whether he had them or not. But I can tell you, I showed up with a higher juice concentrate than Tropicana that night. We locked up at the beginning, and he pushed me across the ring like a bull against a Mack truck. And I remember getting backed up until I hit the fence. This is like 13 seconds into the fight, and I remember saying to myself, "Oh crap." I remember thinking that, and I thought, well, he gets you on the fence, he's going to come with a spinning elbow. Sure enough, that elbow was going to, I got just out of the way, and then it went downhill from there. But he was a strong guy. I mean, I think that was your question. I felt his power. I felt his size for sure.
Just one more preparation. Looking good, fitting good. Looking big, strong, good on the weight, ready. Head is in the game. Focus, ready, hungry, ready to go. Let's go. Let's get that title. Let's go.
So I thought you were in the, your name was kind of brought up for that Leon Edwards fight or something, and the UFC turned it down or something. What happened there?
Yeah, so I had heard that Leon had offered to fight me or Neil, and to my understanding from my manager, I heard that he preferred me, given that I had the higher ranking.
Right.
And I think that the UFC is just very set on that Khamzat Chimaev fight. I think they really want to see that happen. And I think there's just so much steam behind it. I think that's why they want to keep the matchup together. The fans are really talking about it. There's a lot of buzz around it. But, I really feel for Leon Edwards. The guy hasn't fought since July 2019. COVID impacted him very hard. I mean, this is a guy, he was getting ready for a main event against Tyron Woodley. Who
he was training with us here in Thailand for that fight. And we were all, I had my plane ticket still booked because I couldn't get my money back to go to London from here to watch that fight. And then it got all canceled and everything. I was like, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that fell through for him, and they locked the country down, and it kind of stuck him in a really bad position. And I feel for the guy. Yeah. It's unfortunate to see a guy that talented be shelved for so long. But his misfortune is become my reward. Right. I get to slide into that main event spot against Neil Magny, and I'm going to make the most of it. You know what I mean? I feel for the guy as a fan, but as a fighter, I don't have a ton of sympathy because, I'm in the position I'm in now because his fight got moved.
Right.
It's a blessing for me. I'm excited to compete. It's my second go around with the main event. My first main event was Kevin Lee, and that was a very controversial fight. I'd rather lose fair and square. I'd rather have a guy beat me, submit me, knock me out, beat me by decision, than have a terrible intervention with the referee.
Yeah.
So I get a second shot at a main event, and hopefully, win, lose, or draw, there won't be any bad officiating. I can dictate how this fight goes and have it be in my hands instead of the referee. So I'm really excited about it.
I understand Leon's frustration because he hasn't fought in quite some time, so he wants to fight ASAP, and he was all getting geared up to fight in Fight Island against Khamzat. It would have been a big fight, yada yada yada. Khamzat gets COVID, he's out the equation, he's down in bloody Chechnya now, he's dancing to terrible music. And anyway, no, but Leon Edwards, he wants to fight. Khamzat's out, right? So he's like, I want to fight, but Dana's like, no, that's a sick matchup, and it is a sick matchup. And yes, whilst I get that short term, it'd be great for Leon to fight, of course it would. The grand scheme of things, look how long it's been since he fought. It's been a long time. So what? Another month, another 6 weeks. Is there a date as to when that's been rescheduled for, Harrington?
No, nothing yet. I know Khamzat is still recovering. His management did say his lungs are not 100% recovered from the coronavirus that he got. So I think they're just waiting for him to get better. But yeah, to your point, Leon Edwards has been out of action since July of 2019 when he fought RDA.
Oh, wow. Yes, and that sucks. But, you know, as I said, you know, for another month or two, I mean, Chiesa would have been great. Neil Magny, that's an awesome fight. But let's be honest, it isn't Leon Edwards versus Khamzat. And that's a sick matchup, you know. Everyone wants to see it, so I'm glad Dana kept that together because I'm very curious about that fight.
Hey brother, how are you, my friend? Salam alaikum, how are you, my guy? Walaikum salam, hey brother, how is everything? Best man, doing, best fighter, brother. I'm watching you, my bro.
Thank you, my man. How you doing?
Good, man. Everything is okay. We're with us.
Yeah.
A little bit
Just
of frozen.
It looks cold over there.
It's very cold, but when you guys have time, come over. It's the
Yes,
best
sir.
place, brother. Come over.
I've been. I'll definitely go back.
You been to Chechnya?
I've been. Oh yeah. Good times.
Hey,
You guys been training?
my precious.
Thank you guys.
Jorge,
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
brother, I miss you. I miss sparring, brother. I coming soon, brother. And my back also coming soon, brother.
We're waiting for you over here, my man. We're waiting for you. You gotta get back to the gym, man. Good seeing you, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
What's up? All of Russia, Chechnya, Dagestan. What's up?
Yeah, bro. Thank you, brother. Come over.
Yes, sir. Soon we'll be over there, man. God bless, man. Take care. Take care, Kazan.
Okay, thank you, brother. See you soon, brother.
See you soon, man. Guys. See you later, guys.
Big yachts. I'm sure they're all gone right now.
Please be one. You're in the title.
Big yachts. I'm sure they're all.
Chegamos. O Mari, Sensei, Pizza, papai ali. Bora. Bem-vinda, Queen! I love it! Thank you! You got this! Oh, this guy is so attention. Time to me as always. My water. Oh, que bonitinho, gente!
Oh, que louco!
Hello! Ai, gente! Hello! Guys, look at this! With my photo, it is chocolate, and look what the hotel did. Gloves, 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 gloves. The chocolate gloves. Oh, thank you.
Who do you think is the best next opponent for Jorge Masvidal?
Well, the fight that we love and I think everybody loves is the Colby Covington fight. I think that's the fight that everybody wants to see. We'll see how this thing plays out. Hopefully we can get that done in the next few months.
I mean, just the buildup for that fight gets me excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for storylines, and you don't get a better storyline than those two in their history, so that should be absolutely bananas if it happens.
I agree. And they hate each other.
Yes, they do hate each other, for sure they do. next opponent for Jorge Masvidal?
The fight that we love, and I think everybody loves, is the Colby Covington fight. I think that's the fight that everybody wants to see. We'll see how this thing plays out. Hopefully we can get that done in the next few months.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!